Okay, back in the house. Sorry for the interruption.
Technical
earlier.
snafu.
Technical difficulties. But hopefully we got everything sorted out, and we'll get you the semis and the finals uninterrupted. That is our goal.
That is the dream.
We will get you a standings here momentarily.
Yeah,
right off the top of our head, we do know that Rick Schaefer was your leader.
yes.
Upper Wolf was 2. 3 was Tyler Seeley. 4.
Was more.
Yep. And then 5, Stephen Kurtz. And we'll figure out. That's off the top of our head.
Yeah.
So we'll figure out the rest here momentarily. So this is game 1 of the semis. They're going to bowl 3 games of semis. Then it cuts to the top 5. So hang tight. I'm going to grab a standing sheet. I'll be right back. Okay. So, again, our leader, Rick Schaefer. He was plus 149. He won games of 214, 278, 299. I'm sorry, 199, 154, 289, and 215. Alfred Wolf was number 2. He ended up at plus 133. At plus 130 was Morgan Moore. Shot 279 last game. Al shot 267 last game. Tyler Seeley was your fourth qualifier at 112 over. Stephen Kurtz is 5. 6 is Noah Gallegos. 7, Evan Lays. 8, Steve Bodovinik. 9th is Kevin Hartman. 10th, Kevin Maloney. There's the 2 Kevins together. Scott Roberts is 11th. Chris Martinez. 12th. 13th is Steve Gallegos. 14th, Chris Kelso. 15th, Don Boschel. Jeff Delaney was 16. 17 is Steve Fabrizio. 18th is our first youth, Gavin Finley. 19th, Isaac Hernandez. 20th, Brandon Gunther. 21, Ernie Lloyd. 22, James Polk. 23, Thomas Steed. 24, Scott Sloan. Zach Garcia is 25th. 26 is Lucas Finley. JJ was 27th. 28th is another youth in Jackson Garten. 29th, Adam Phillip. 30th is Nicholas Kidd. And 31st, Billy Ginch. So there's your top 31 that's made the cut. Pins do carry over, so now the cut ended up being minus 22. The next cut is going to be plus 81.
Plus 81, yeah.
So it's not horrible.
It's not.
In 3 games.
It's a tall order, but it's not
impossible.
Impossible, that's for sure. Especially if you're looking 3, 4, 5, 6, those pairs haven't given up much today. So
and you just got to catch when you can and make the most that you can.
Noah's onto something there. And what did they say the move was? They're skipping 3?
Is that what it was? I did not hear that, but that sounds about right.
Oh, wraps a 10. Yeah, everybody has moved way in. We saw people trying to bounce off the gutter in game 6, and it wasn't playing well. So everybody is deep now.
Oh, that's no at the front 4?
Yeah, no with the front 4.
Gotcha. Seeley takes care of his spare.
Covers that.
So the goal this round is to make the top 5.
Yes.
Got a little bounce
nice.
messenger. I was to your left on your screen. That is Al Wolf. Yeah, Kurtz has moved in as well.
Yeah. Looks like he's decelerating his swing, trying to get it to come around the corner, and he double bounced it. Morgan's way deep, too.
Yes, he is.
And he will be using most of the lane. Oh,
Ooh,
and that's a 10,
7-10.
7-10. Wow, that's tough to...
Yeah, he covered a lot of boards.
Yeah, he's pretty much using all of the lane. I think he had maybe 2 boards to the right of where his break point was. Maybe 3.
We'll give this a run.
Yeah, I have a feeling this is going to get down there in a hurry.
Yeah, we're about to find out.
Oh,
All right.
doesn't matter how hard you throw it. If you don't hit one of them, you don't get either of them.
No chance. So Noah's in deep as well.
Yeah.
He's in the ball in front of the ball return.
Oh,
It's a 4
got a
pin.
little high. Noah and his dad made it, didn't they? Didn't they both? Yeah,
Yes.
they both made the cut.
So the 2 Gallegos made it, and the 2 Finleys
The
made
2
it.
Finleys made it, yeah.
And we have 1 Scott. Scott Roberts.
Yeah.
I think that's the only Scott we got.
Sloan didn't make it?
Scott Sloan did make it, sorry. We do have 2.
How many Mikes made it? We had a lot of them in the field.
0.
0 Mikes.
Mike Smith was 32nd. He was the closest
He was
one.
just below the
That
cut.
is crazy. 2 Kevins made it, and 9 and 10 no less. Yeah, 12 mics and there's 7-10
Wow,
on one.
another 7-10.
Steve Bodavinik over there, still lighting it up.
Oh, yeah.
Seeley,
That's a
nice
good shot.
shot.
That will work most times.
Noah's on the seam. Rick got 1 on 1. Noah bounces back with a strike. And even though there's 2 people on the pair, they're not bowling head to head. They're still bowling the field.
Yeah, they're bowling the field. They're bowling for score, not for match. Oh, that's a good shot.
It was.
He has a good look there.
But they should. Another way to do this, what kind of cool is, you take your 30. This is 30 lane center. You take top 30.
Yeah.
Then you go 1 versus 30. And then,
Yeah.
And so and so. So you seed everybody like that, and you cut the field in half right immediately.
Yeah.
So after game 1, whoever wins, if you win that game, you move on. Then you
Yeah.
keep going against the seed. So if you're the number 1 seed, you always keep getting the lowest
The low
seed.
man, yeah.
Ooh, look at that. That dude.
Wow, he likes that one.
Couldn't have thrown it better, boy. He labeled that one.
Well, what happened on that 7-10 then?
That's true. It wasn't as labeled.
No. Well, it just was the wrong label.
Yes.
I have a feeling he's going to give this one the business as well. That's way in.
Yeah.
Oh. Got a break.
Kurtz labels the pocket, leaves a ring 10.
Leaves the ring 10. That's the,
It's bowling at its finest right there.
yep. That's the tough part about this game. You watch someone throw a horrible shot and somehow it strikes, and then you throw just a perfect shot and it something staring back at you.
Here's Seeley. He's looking for a turkey.
He's got a good look.
There you
Ooh,
go.
Mix them up.
There you go. Pot of soup.
Yeah. Oh,
Wow.
Rick Schaefer trips the 9 out there.
Kurtz misses his 10 pin.
Yeah, that hurts. That hurts.
Well,
And
when he
he's-
was on the pair, he didn't look like he was super confident, but he bowled well throughout the day.
Yeah. And he's fifth, isn't he, or is he fourth or sixth?
He was number 5.
Yeah, he was 5. So
Plus 81.
so he's the one everybody's chasing right now to get in.
Yes. Noah leaves another 4 pin.
2 in a row that have gotten up high on him on that lane.
Here's Seeley.
That's pretty good. Got high.
Comes in high up.
Just didn't hold.
It's 3 and 4. Give it and take it.
Yes. Looks like our tournament leader, Rick Schaefer, here on 1 and 2, is struggling a little bit to
That
find
ball found that hole quickly.
Yeah, it did.
All right, Seeley's going to take 2 here.
All right.
Take 2 and call him in the morning.
Yeah.
It's an old reference for some people.
Well, as they say, 2 out of 3 ain't bad, but it's not ideal.
Baseball, you'd be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, hitting 60%.
Bowling, not so much.
Not so good.
Oof.
Oh,
That would be the 3, 6, 9, 10. Bottervenick, what is he doing over there? There's a big TV in my way.
he's throwing strikes, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like he's throwing a lot of them, yes.
Actually, that might only be his second strike this game.
Ah.
I can't tell.
I know, it's right in the perfect spot.
Yeah, there's no way to get under it, or around it.
And Noah looking to take care of a 6 count.
Oh,
It's 3.
that hurts.
Yes. So he opens. It's hard to escape a game here without an open.
Yeah, it is.
I'm going to assume nobody went, what did they both 60 clean?
No one went 60 clean, I don't think.
If they did, they should just give them the title right then. You're number 1 seed. 60 clean, you're number 1.
There were only 2 that went 200 for every game.
And he's using 2 balls. He's using 2 different balls here.
Is he?
Yeah.
I'm surprised we didn't see that strategy earlier on this pair. Yeah, he is.
But that one got up so quick before. So is he afraid that it's not the other one's not going to get back on 3?
I don't know.
I have to ask him when I see him.
We'll see what happens on this. We might be able to infer some intent here
Yes.
based on where he stands and throws.
He goes Brooklyn again, and actually he's done with it at that point because it's
Yeah.
ninth frame. There you go.
Yeah.
Good shot. Maybe
Yeah, so
the
it
other one
looks-
was just a bad shot.
It looks like that one's getting a little farther down lane before it makes the move, yeah. And because that's, what
The
is
other
that?
one's so
he threw?
violent off the
Yeah.
backside.
The other one's a stronger ball. Was that a
I don't know what he's using.
black?
Or a very, very dark blue.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't look. I don't know. I don't recognize it.
All right, Stephen Kurtz on 5. Oh, there you go.
All right, we just had our first 300.
Kelso. We're talking about making ground up. That's the way you do it.
Wow.
Are they done? He flew through that.
Well, he
if
threw
you
all strikes.
Yeah, that'll do it.
He's bowled so many of them, they don't even announce him anymore. That's a good shot by Seeley. That plus 100 will move him up the
Chart's pretty good.
the ladder pretty well.
Because he was at 14th. Plus 49. So
now
he
he's
may jump
plus-
into the top 3.
Yeah, he's plus 149 now.
Yes.
See if Seeley can keep it going here. He had that split in the 8th. Struck in the 9th.
Comes in high there.
Wow, that really came up.
3-6. Noah looks like he can get to 230.
Noah looks like he's going to need about 4 more boards on the lane.
Yeah.
It's pretty deep.
Let's get a strike there.
Yeah.
So Seeley's crossed the 200 mark. Doesn't matter how far he goes.
All right, spare.
So you can finish at 14.
Yep. Noah can finish at 34.
34. So he'll gain 20 on Seeley. Just
Yep.
like that.
Oh, got a
Stevie
minute.
comes in. Big 4.
Big 4.
Get that one a little in the air.
All right. He'll take 220.
23 is not a.
Yeah, it's not an end of the world. That'll move him up. Or at least it moves him in the right direction.
214 for Seeley.
Nice shot. Nice game.
Moore. 246 is in play for him.
Yeah. He's looking to get as close to first as possible
Yeah.
to keep all those chasers from catching him. Why?
There's a strike
Nice
there.
shot. Kurtz, that's a
move.
nice shot.
All right, yep, they are skipping 3.
All right, so Kurtz can get to 204 if he strikes out. Ooh, that's
246 in
yeah,
play.
that is
He's trying to stave off Chris.
Yeah.
Shoots 240 and he still made up 54 pins on him.
yeah.
Gonna do a ball check.
Probably the right move right here. Just to get a look at another piece.
So Kurtz is gonna finish at 192 or 3. So he's gonna drop 8 or 7. Schaefer or Wolf finished at
27.
27 over, so he
All right.
so we're gonna get to 06.
06, yep. Wow, that
Yeah.
ball.
I don't think that's the move.
That ball is a big left to right move.
Yeah.
That's some video game shit there.
So 46 for Moore, Seeley 214, 226 for Al Wolf, 192 for Stephen Kurtz. 223 for Noah.
And I hear there's some big scores down.
Yonder.
Kelso shot 300. Or there's a couple other big twos down there. So Rick's looks he's going to get out of this game with a deuce, but
Helps.
yeah.
The good thing is that he went plus, because the worst thing is you double affect yourself.
Oh,
if
yeah,
somebody
if
goes
you go
300
minus,
and
yeah.
you go minus,
Yep.
and the other person's going minus. That's never good.
Never.
Unless you're up by 500. That's not good.
Even if you're up by 500, you hate to do that.
True.
So let's see. That's way wide.
Bang.
And that got back the best of the bunch.
Exactly. And
He
he
didn't-
hated that.
He didn't like that. He got that right of target.
Absolutely.
And that might have been the
bad things
best
he's
one.
telling the field that if you're going to give me that, it's going to be a long day for some people out there. I tell you
Yep.
that.
Yep. Oh, so it looks like we got coming to us is
So what were you thinking of going 2 balls there?
The right lane just it was either early or late. And so when I did that 3-6-10 and then 7-10 right afterwards, the ball was either just
Absolutely.
it's just not hooking in the right spot. So then I wanted something a little bit cleaner, retain a little bit more energy.
Okay.
And I made a move off that. Just
It paid off. There you go. There you go.
good breaks.
The tournament don't start till you get here, so
Yeah.
we're starting now.
looks like you got practice in your hand right there. Warming up.
So smart moves.
Yeah.
He went 3-6-10, so he went.
And
Ball took off on him. 7-10, got a little late, so he immediately said, "You know what?
Yep.
I'm out.
and that was the right move. That's for sure.
There's no turning back."
You know.
It was good, and that's probably a thing more bowlers should consider too. Is if you got in your head that you're thinking about making a ball change, just go ahead.
You have to do it. Yep.
because you don't ever want to start second guessing yourself all day long.
Yep. And what that means is that you're unsure about the ball you're throwing.
Yep.
And so if you're going to be unsure, why not move in the direction that you were thinking? Because you may, but you most likely your gut's telling you the right thing. So. The
All right, we'll be back in game 2 in just a moment. Game 2, get ready to get started.
looks like we've got Lucas Finley and Zach Garcia.
Yes, and Jackson Garden and JJ. So Lucas, he was on this pair a couple games ago.
Yeah, he's been one of those, or I think he's the first one to get the opportunity to bowl on this pair twice.
Yes.
Which
is not a good
see
thing.
if he learned anything the first time.
Oy.
Oh,
Okay, well,
so that may make him
make an
decide-
adjustment.
Yeah, he may decide to go to the stronger purple hammer.
Jackson Garden, amazingly, when Lucas was here, I think he was on 5 and 6 at the same time.
Oh, yeah,
I think, if not, it was a game after.
yeah,
that.
it was close.
Yeah. So he gets back to the pair that he was on. Kind of funny how that worked out.
Yeah. Let's see, JJ on Lane 6.
Lucas makes the spare. Nice.
Oh,
Starts off with a tried to get a Greek church, but then got the 10 out late. Here's Zach. Zach comes in high. He tried to lead the big 4, but
He
got the
did.
7 outlet. So you got 2 lefties together.
yeah. It looks like they're both throwing urethane.
Yes. Just 2 different variations of it.
Yep.
JJ gets 2.
Oh,
Zach gets 1.
wraps around, gets one spin. All right.
There's JJ's second ball. See what adjustment he makes here, or if he just, hey, it's a different lane. Let me try what I was working with over there.
He might just throw it better. Or worse.
Okay.
That looked like he got a similar reaction on both. That one was a little earlier than the one before.
So maybe hooking more than he had when he was down yonder.
I think that is definitely the case.
Zach made some ball change.
Wow.
Crosses over and gets a strike.
Hey,
Stick with it.
when your misses work out, you got to take advantage of it.
Yes. Always take advantage when you can.
Oh, that hurts.
So back-to-back opens for JJ.
He broke up the split and then missed the spare anyways. That's
Giving it back.
yeah, that's giving back when you don't want to give back.
No. It's the time to give back, and that's not
And
the
that's
time.
not the time.
All right. Here's Lucas up. Start off with that baby split. Frame 1. He broke up a big split, actually,
Yeah,
because he easily could have had 7 still there.
that's a pretty good shot. Nice. You
All
like
right.
that. So the question is, was that the same ball, or is he doing the one ball on one lane, one ball on the other like he did before?
I think he is.
I think that was the same ball.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
I think
he's
he's
gonna
just
throw it again.
Yeah, I think he may move deeper on 3.
Yeah. Probably not much deeper, but the moves are a little less drastic with urethane.
Yes. If you're making a giant move, you're moving out of it.
Yeah,
That's what you do.
exactly. It's moving back into your bag.
Exactly.
That's a pretty good shot. Yep, that's a good shot. And Jackson picks up his spare.
Yeah, I problem in that ballpark. Because they're just the whole ball. I don't know about that. He's just trying to figure out how much of a move he's going to make here. He's thinking he's going to move 3 or 4 on every shot. Or not every shot, but when he needs to make a move. There's big jumps.
What happened? Like what?
No, he's planning ahead.
Oh, I got
So when he moves, he's thinking, do I need to make a giant move instead of slow rolling the move?
Quite honestly, that depends on the pair that
Yes.
you're moving on to.
Yeah. See, I think 1 and 2, it's a giant move.
Yes.
I think the rest are a little more subtle, or
Yeah, I
you're going
think
to
so.
move back, jump back on the gutter.
Yeah. Zach Garcia just managed to double up, so these guys are both 7 split, double and double. So
There's Zach.
ooh,
So
and
they
that
got
comes
that
up
one
short.
out.
Yeah.
And it's like he lofted it, didn't get anything on it a little bit because
Yep.
he thought they were hooking,
Yep.
and that one went still going.
Yeah. This is a tricky but makeable spare. Huh. It's an interesting
Okay,
way to go
take 2.
about it.
Since it's a little harder to get it that way.
Yeah. I think what he was trying for is to deflect the ball, like hit the baby split there between the 1 and the 4.
You get the ball to bounce off the
Yeah.
1.
but I don't think that that missed.
That's
That's what he was
slightly.
trying to do.
All right, Lucas looking for a turkey.
Oh,
That was not good. That's
4.
a lefty 4. Not something you see every day.
No.
Oh,
Oh, 8-pin.
wow. It's getting brutal down this way.
Yeah, it is. Scott Sloan skids one past the head pin there.
He did.
All right, this is
Getting interesting.
this is cuttable right here. That has a chance.
All right. 4 and 4 is 8.
Yes, it is.
And on a strike, you can multiply. So now you get another 4.
Yeah. As Ramon would say, 4 is 8.
True. If they were bowling each other, it'd be a very interesting match.
Yeah. Nobody wants to take the reins in this one, that's for sure.
All right, Mr. Finlay. Got that one to go
That
high.
one got high.
2, 4, 7.
Jackson's looking to double over there on 6. Yeah, he got that one. He got that one.
That's
moving
one of
good.
the better ones I've seen him throw
Yeah.
today, for sure. That was real good.
Yeah, he got a little more side rotation on that, and it really got through the pocket nice.
Fries. Oh, they're way over there in the corner. And what is that? A loaded tater tots. Okay.
Yikes.
Yeah, we're just
Does that come with a nap, or at least a cot to lay down on after you finish?
yeah, absolutely. So here's Jackson.
Yeah, he
He's
got that
gonna
one a
need some
little
help.
bit wide, yeah.
Okay. Wasn't a horrendous penalty.
He threw some stuff at the 7, and it almost went down.
There's Zach. He's kind of in no man's land.
Yeah, he's stuck.
Because if he goes, but it hooks on him, so then I think he's got to try to move in and wheel it versus try to get it in the air and get it down the lane.
Yeah, I think so too.
Jackson takes care of his spare.
Yeah, looks like he knew what he was doing there.
Yes.
Uh-oh. All right. No harm, no foul.
No. They just want to make it interesting.
Yeah.
Keep everybody on their toes. Good shot there by JJ.
You know, it's all about the drama. Drama.
There you go. Makes a good TV series.
Yes, it does.
A TV series either's got to be drama or comedy. You
Yeah.
got to be funny or something bad's happening.
Dramedy.
That would be a comedy that you don't know how it's going to work out at the end. All right, there's Zach going to do a ball change. That's going to be short.
Yeah, and he went back to the ball he started with.
Oof, JJ. Yeah, I think he
Yeah.
pulled that one.
He did something because that bounced funny when it hit.
It's like he got there, was going to get rid of it, and then realized, oh, I might want to keep it, and then had to go.
Hang on just a little bit longer.
That ball's slown through. I probably wouldn't trust that to strike again.
You know what though? He's
Good spare by Zach.
he's doubled with it, so
Yeah, but that just looked. That one
It
looked
did
like
look
it
pretty
stopped and said, "Okay, I've got
Yeah.
nothing."
that might be what he's looking for.
That's true. That's a very good point. All right, after one semis, do we have a new leader? Morgan Moore is your new leader. Second, Al Wolf. Third, Rick Schaefer. Fourth, guess who jumped into fourth place? Mr. Kelso.
Look at that, Mr. Kelso.
Fifth is Tyler Seeley. Sixth, Steve Bodavinek. Steve ended up shooting 253 that game.
Wow.
Noah with his 236s in seventh. Eighth, Chris Martinez. Ninth, Steve Gallegos. 10th, Evan Lays. Your current number to get to the top five is plus
126.
126, yeah. Steve's right out. He's 5 back, and 17 back is Noah. And then Martinez is 18, 20 some back.
Yeah.
So Gavin Finley, 248. He's made up some ground. He's coming.
Yeah, this field's going to start bunching up here, I think, because these guys are.
Garton shot to 223 that game. He moved up a little bit. 246 for Morgan. 227 Wolf.
There were only
Rick-
3 games under 200, weren't there? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, and then here.
Oh, yeah, and then these. Yeah. Yeah, and that 146 down there at the bottom, that hurts.
Yes. So if you could shoot 660 this round, plus 60, I think I'd get you close.
It depends on what the guys at the top do. They're still.
Because, again, yeah, it's tough. 1 and 2 are just dominating.
Yeah.
Now, if Kelso goes back-to-back 300s, you just, again, go ahead
Yeah.
and just give him the
Yeah, he'll just let him skip game 9.
yeah, no doubts about it. You're seated. I'd seat him number 2 seed. Here you go.
Yeah.
There's Jackson. Nice
Oh,
shot.
nice shot.
Got
Yeah.
that one to stop where he wanted to and flushed it very well. All right, come on, Zach. Let's see what we got here. Ball change.
Yep.
That's going to be short, too.
Yeah, that one he made a ball change, moved left, and it glided past the break point on him.
Yeah, I just think that part of the lane it's not going to be successful for him.
No,
Especially,
I
and then
think
when he
you're
gets a little airborne, it doesn't, and it makes it tenfold.
Yep. Scott Sloan 3-bagger throwing that.
Okay, we'll see what he does on 2. Maybe he didn't get all that last one, but that ball looked like it just.
He may have missed it in a little
I'm
bit.
hoping so, because that ball just completely quit.
Yeah.
This is where it happens, watch.
You're awesome. That's the best ever. Okay, a little bit better.
Yeah.
I think he just missed that one. So I put the onus on him, not the ball.
Yeah. Nonetheless, it's 4 in a row.
It is 4 in a row.
Was he
And Zach is short again on 3.
going in? Sloan.
Shot 181.
181. He's
12 back, or
12.
12 under.
Oh yeah, he's got a long way, so he's got to get to 126 over.
He's got to shoot 100 over.
Yeah.
And they
In
stay
2 games.
And they stay packed.
Yeah.
That's the only bad thing is he can go 100 over and still not get
And
there
still
because
not
they're
get there.
still going in the right direction.
Yep. There's another 4 count down there on 7.
It's never good.
Nope. We've seen now 3 of those today.
Yes.
No
no one's
matter,
made one.
yeah, we've seen 2 on the right-hand side and 1 on the left-hand side.
Yes. All right, Jackson looking for a double.
That's
Got
a
it,
really
yeah.
good shot.
See, and he's kind of a little bit of the anomaly where he's in that sort of tall category, but he stays. I think he's mastered the effect of he bends enough with his legs and he never goes with the waist.
He's young enough to do it with his legs. He's limber and young, and give him put 20 years on him, and he may be a little more at the waist. But yeah, to be young, as they say. To be young.
Everybody's young once, though.
That's true.
Not everybody has ever been old, but everybody was young once.
That's true.
Here we go.
Wow.
Wow. He's got a little bit of work to do.
Oh,
After
Lucas
this
just missed his spare.
game, he was only 10 over.
Yeah, it's going to take quite an effort at 10 over to get to plus 126
Yeah, you're going to need
or greater. I mean, you're going to need more than that. It's going to be the
correct.
cut's probably going to be what, 40, 140.
You're going to have to bowl really well and hope get some help.
Yeah,
That's the only way you're going to be able to do it.
Absolutely.
Unless you decide you're going to shoot 900. You shoot 900, then hey, all bets are off at that point in time.
Exactly. Well, let's put it this way: if you shoot a 900, you're in the Norm Duke realm.
Oh, absolutely. If you could shoot 900 in the semis here, you know what? There's nothing else for you to prove. You can just go ahead and have all this. That'd be phenomenal. Got that one to go sideways.
That was a ball change.
Yep.
That one came from the car.
It might go back to the car.
I think that shape was okay if he gets a little bit more right with it. If he can get a little bit more to the right and get it out, I'll just.
But he gets that hang spot out there that keeps going 80 feet.
I think that ball will react before it gets to the hang spot. I think if he can get a little more angle in the front. But he's only got one more frame on this lane, and then he's got to move 3 pair over to where who knows how they're playing over there. Ooh.
They went for the spare, almost got it.
Scott Sloan just big forward in the 8th.
It's never good to big 4 in the 8th.
Yeah.
The only thing worse would be the 9th. The only
or
thing
the
worse than
10th.
that is the 10th. You got it.
I think he was trying to help that one back a little bit.
JJ
leaves a 10.
Nope, couldn't roll it. Sloan.
Oh.
He got 1 and almost got 3 out of that.
Yeah.
Then we still wouldn't got the spare.
Still,
but
but he
got
would've gotten
3.
2 more.
Very interesting how to do that. That's for sure. Comes in, crosses over.
Yeah. Brooklyn.
Yeah, that ball is going sideways.
What is he?
He's coming 234.
Ooh.
He's coming. Mr. Finley. He's the better of the 2 Finleys. No,
Yeah.
I'm kidding. There you go.
That was a good shot.
There you go. That's some Felix love right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all Felix right there. Oh, here's Jackson can finish pretty strong. Oh. There you go. He's down there to laugh. Maybe he heard me.
Maybe.
Maybe. He's got good hearing. He's young.
He's young.
You can hear a pin drop outside. See, I'm not saying anything now. Okay.
There it is.
There we go. Good shot there. Jeffrey Delaney coming down this way.
Lucas needs to strike out here to get to 190. He needs that 192.
This game hurts.
He can't afford to give.
A ton more back,
Yeah.
that's for sure. Unless he plans on shooting a big number next game.
Even with a big game next game, that might be too tall an order.
Ooh.
And that
Yeah, that
got way
that
out.
nothing.
Yeah.
Good shot there. Another good shot for Jackson.
All right, and he's going to finish this out with a 240.
Here it comes. So Jackson can get to 47.
247, yeah.
So he's going to jump up on
He's
the
gonna
field.
jump up. Yep.
Lucas Hoba's in 10th, 158. So that's
And that
basically
is
going to hit his day. He's got
Yeah.
one more game, but
I don't think he's coming back from
Yeah.
that. He lost 42 pins. Same with Zach.
and JJ's dropped down 28.
JJ just lost 70 or 28 pins.
In this round, you just can't afford sub 200.
Yeah.
You always got to be going positive, positive, positive. And again, still need some help.
Yeah. That's for sure.
All right, so Sloan. Nice.
It's a better shot. Had those 2 6 counts in a row.
So
That
230 is his potential. So coming to our pairs, we're going to have Isaac Hernandez. He's coming in the house.
Where is he at? 5 and 6?
Yes.
From what I understand, he had a rough start. But managed to make the cut anyways.
Who, Isaac?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to assume he didn't bowl those 2 games very, very well. I was going
Yeah.
to use the facilities.
He doesn't look terribly excited
No.
to be starting this 3rd game.
Either that or he has to go to the bathroom really bad. Could be a combination
Could
of the
be
two.
anything. Yeah.
So Sloan does strike again. So one more puts him at 230. He's trying to get there. That 181 was the killer. So
Yeah.
even if he got 200 there, now he's gained another 19.
Yeah. And of course, that depends on what the field did this game, but I don't suspect that. I suspect that the leaders are going to keep moving forward.
I'm going to assume there wasn't 300 this game. Anything's possible, but
Anything's possible. I don't know. Where was Kelso this time?
that is true. So 229 for Sloan. All right. Heading into game 3 of our semis. And we'll be back in just a moment. All right, game 3, the last game of semis. Steve Fabrizio and Gavin Finley on 3 and 4. On 5 and 6, we have Isaac Hernandez, who just picked up that split,
Nice cover.
and Brandon Gunther. So we're going to see the scores here in a minute. We should have those coming our way.
I think there's still a couple
People still in
people wrapping up the game, the last game.
scores. You can only get them as fast as the last
That's
pair.
right.
Fabrizio
Ooh.
decided he's just going to launch this one out the window.
Yeah. His last time on
Maybe-
3 and 4, he shot pretty well, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
that one just
230.
held on a little longer than he was anticipating. But that was,
Yeah, that went long and then decided to go a little longer. Just a little bit longer.
That's why I say I'll be the one making decisions.
okay, does take care of the spare. So Gavin will be able to 4. And Gunther's looking for a double on 5.
Gavin's making his run
Yes,
right
he is.
now. He had, what did he shoot, 250, 230?
Something around there. And this is a little bit in his wheelhouse because he throws it so fast
Yeah.
that the extra friction, he's not going to see it. It's going to help him a little bit. But he has moved in.
He's moved away.
Yes, he has. This is part of the game that we were talking about that he was working on, is playing deeper angles because with so speed, he has to learn to slow down.
And he did not slow that one down.
No. He leaves the 1-2. And it's tough. Now you've worked on it. Now you have to put it into
now,
play.
Yeah, now you have to
And
perform.
trust doing it.
That's always the hardest part is trusting it,
Yeah.
especially at moments like this.
Absolutely.
Because there's always the what happens if game that you play with yourself. Well, what happens if it goes through the nose? What happens if I throw it too slow?
Yeah, all the above. Okay, take care of that. He made it very interesting, but he
Yes,
did
he
get it.
did.
So we got Donovan being a ball rep. Let's see how well he reps.
Hopefully better than he bowled today.
This spirit game was not very good.
No. Did he have a layoff for a while?
He's been bowling, but he's been bowling a while.
Yeah.
So he laid off for over the summer, and he came back, and he's bowling. So he bowled league all season,
Okay.
and he's getting sharper and sharper. But just obviously wasn't shooting many spares today. All right, Gavin gets away with one there.
Wow, yeah. That one barely hit the head pin, but it hit it so hard that it
Gotcha. All right.
went off the wall.
So I don't know if he rethinks and does he make a move back to the right, or does he switch balls?
Yeah. It's a good question. He's asking his ball rep over there now. Ooh, Big E over there chops the 10 off the 6.
He did. It's the first I see somebody do that today. Usually they're chopping the 6 off
6
the
off
10.
the 10.
There's Isaac.
That's a good
Nice.
shot. His best shot of this game.
It is. All right, here's Fabrizio. Now he's going airborne.
Oh, yeah. Well, he was airborne in the last game he bowled on this pitch.
And that ball's just not coming back around the corner.
No.
Yep, going to a ball change.
He's going to something with a little more red in it.
Yeah, it's a little sharper out the back end, and the other one's actually fairly, unless he's throwing a throw down there, which he may be. But if this has got a little bit more backhand.
Ooh, nice cover.
So I think he can get away with getting in the air on this with this ball. Is he going back? Yep, there you go. Put that one back as a throw. So that's not going to work.
Yeah.
So he just can't get slow with it.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, that ball looks familiar. It doesn't. Isn't that the
That is the red primal.
The Rahome special?
Yes, it is. Loves that ball.
Yes, he does. You just drilled another one for him, didn't you?
Yes. It's got a plethora of them. Maybe one day they'll hit something. Nah, I'm joking. There you go.
Yeah.
Better.
That was
So
better.
now he just needs.
So Gavin's last shot on this lane barely hit the head pin, but it struck. What do you think he does?
No, on 4 you had.
Oh,
to
you're
hit
right.
count.
On lane 3.
Yep.
he
That's
barely
when he
hit
got.
the head
So
pin. So he already looks like he's moved right.
yes, I think that's the play.
Yeah,
There you go.
That's a good shot. Looks like he moved a little bit right, tightened it up, and went with
Low
speed.
fire. Exactly. Started to step on the gas a little bit.
Yeah.
And he generates all his power with his legs.
Yep.
Because that dude's, he's not benching 300 pounds, I can
No.
tell you.
No.
All right, here we go. It's going to have to hurry.
Yeah, he got that one considerably farther right.
I think he needs to move right and play that limit
Yeah, I think you're right.
instead of playing there. But that's, I don't think he got much more air room from here out. He's got to
No.
smoke the rest of them.
Yeah.
First of all, he needs to make this spare.
Yeah.
You don't want to give any of this.
That is point number 1. Make spare.
Yes. Okay, takes care of the spare.
That's probably where he wanted his first ball to be.
That's it, or he can throw the ball like that. There you go.
He might have just got it a little farther right than he wanted.
Isaac. Mr. Hernandez. Start calling him Mr. Southwest.
Mr. South.
New gig at the Southwest
Oh, that's
Airlines.
right.
All right, Fabrizio looking for a double here. There you go.
He got it. He clubbed that 4-pin out of there. Speaking of Southwest, I hear they have
Changed their
stopped doing their
policies.
no more free bags.
They've got rid of the free bags. They've doing assigned seating now.
Yep.
They just so. Carrie and I were talking about this earlier. I think whoever started the airlines or whoever was in charge for years isn't there anymore because they vowed they were never going to move
Yeah.
any of that off the table, and then now all of a sudden it's off the table.
They must have brought in a new CEO or something.
Yeah. Short for Fabrizio there. Okay, so our new leader is one Morgan Moore. He is 194 over. Rick Schaefer's in second. Third is Chris Kelso. Chris shot 224 that game. Came down off that high.
Yeah. He's in third place.
Exactly. Al Wolf is in fourth. Scott Roberts, 280,
Oh,
moves
moves
us up
up.
in the fifth.
See, you said there was no high ground.
Steve Bodovinik shot 200 even, is in sixth. And he's only 2 back.
He's 2 back, yeah.
So even at 280, he's okay. I'm maintaining here. Tyler Seeley is in seventh. Eighth is Noah. Ninth is Kevin Maloney. And 10th is Gavin Finley. So 10th, Gavin, that's in front of us. He's got 20 or 19 back.
19 back.
So I'm going to say he has to shoot 240.
Yeah, I think
230
so.
to 240.
I think so. I think you're right.
And he's got a good chance.
I think you're right.
Because the problem is, then it jumps from 23 to 65.
Yeah.
There's a big leap there.
He's really trying to pick off Scott.
Yes, unless Al bowls really, really bad.
That's a good shot.
It's okay, pick it up. Take care of it.
240 is getting harder and harder
It
to get to.
is. It is.
It's getting farther away.
Look at our friend Isaac over there. How far back was he?
Keep going. Keep going.
So he was at 16 minus 20. So he would need,
A miracle.
yes, that everybody in front of him just decided to quit.
Yeah, there's not enough. There's just not enough bowling left for him
Yeah.
to make up that difference.
He had to bowl a whole nother game.
Yeah.
Okay, makes the
Alright,
spare.
nice cover.
All right. Gavin. Just leaves a 210. And that's getting slimmer and slimmer.
Slimmer and slimmer, yeah. Yeah, and really, he's in a position where he's got to hope that Scott falters a little bit, but then right there, 2 pins back is Steve Bodovinik, who probably won't.
Correct. So he's got to hope a couple of them fall out.
Yeah, he's going to need a
and
few guys to,
nobody above him shoots 200.
which,
It's usually not going to be the case.
yeah,
Because you would
that's
think out of
highly unlikely.
Steve, Tyler, Noah, Kevin, one of them's going to shoot
One
200.
of them is going to shoot, yeah. One of them is going to be number 5.
Yes. It's either going to be Scott, Steve, Tyler, Noah, or Kevin.
Yeah.
It won't be Donovan Thomas.
No.
Steve Fabrizio, how far back was he?
I don't see him on the. Oh, there he is.
He's in 18th. So his hope is slim as well.
Yeah. Where is our championship pair?
It's going to be 3 and 4 or 5 and 6, one of the two. They have not made a decision yet.
I think it should be 3 and 4. This has been the toughest pair all day,
True.
or at least
Yeah.
it's been a tough pair.
I like it. I like the idea. I'm all for it.
I'm not a big fan of this pillar right here that I can't see through, but
Unfortunately, you can't take it down.
I know. It's weight bearing out here.
They could take it down. You're just going to have a problem over here.
Hey, it wouldn't be the first time the roof collapsed in this
That's
place.
true. That is true. Good point.
For those of you who don't know that, there was a snowstorm
snow.
a few years back. It was
Heavy. Because it was
heavy,
late.
heavy snow. It was
was-
late. It was in the spring.
Yeah, and all the wet, heavy
and,
snow.
And the center of the house where the seam is collapsed.
Hey, from Australia. How's it
Hey,
going on down there?
the Sunshine Coast.
There we go.
Nice.
Awesome.
Nice.
We got some sun out here, but it's not coastal. It's
chilly.
it's a little chilly out there.
Where about in Australia? Where is that?
Queensland.
Okay.
Queensland. Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
I like it. What time is it there? You should know.
It's been years since I.
Well, the time hasn't
Unfortunately.
changed.
Yeah, but I can't do that kind of math 30 years later. No, it's depending on what time of year it is. They're either 16 or 14 hours behind,
Okay.
depending on where you're at.
So they're behind, not ahead.
No, they're ahead.
Okay, so they're on tomorrow.
Yeah, I used to call the guys at Computer Score and ask them what the lotto numbers were, but unfortunately, it doesn't quite work like that.
Yeah.
I do know that it is a very long plane ride.
Oh, sure.
I had to go. I flew from Denver Changed planes in San Francisco. Flew to Sydney.
Ooh.
And then took a little puddle jumper to, I don't even remember the name of the airport. It was a little airport. Coolangatta or something like that.
It is Monday, 7:30 a.m.
Hey, there you go.
Awesome. I like it.
Well, thank you for joining us on an early Monday morning.
Do they work on Monday in Australia? I would
I
assume.
would imagine so. When I worked with the guys at Computer Score, they did.
They left yesterday. So I've been holding.
There's at work just hanging out. Said, let me go ahead and tune this in.
There you go.
There we go, Gavin. Nice shot there. Maybe a little too late.
Yeah, he made a good run though. He had
He
those,
did.
those last two games were really
Absolutely. Absolutely. Nothing to be hold his head about. It bowled well. Retired. But bowling in 3 hours. There you go. I like it.
good. Oh, nice.
So bowling at 10:30. So
Yeah.
senior league, just
Senior
like
league,
here.
yep,
Ah,
yep.
Nice.
Coffee and donuts. What bowling center are you bowling at?
You might have been there.
I might have been there. Probably not. I was only at 2 bowling centers in Australia.
And you never know. Could be one.
Could be.
I think it's annoying. I think they're all like, Lucia, do you like Mumford and Sons?
That's not the ideal way to get a strike, but that's
It all comes out in the
yeah,
wash.
yeah. You don't want to depend on that one carrying every time.
Nah.
Jeff Delaney's on a 4-bagger. Where's he at in the standings?
He's got a ways to go.
Uh,
He was in 17.
17th at plus. Was he plus or was he at minus?
Plus 63.
Plus 63.
He would have had
Yeah,
to shoot
he-
300 to give
yeah.
himself a legit chance.
Yeah. He's going to make a good showing.
If you landed at there you go.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, that sounds right. It was 20. What year was that? That was 2006?
So almost 20 years. 19.
2005, I think it was actually. 2005, yeah, so 20
20.
years ago.
There you go. Did you have fun while you were in Australia?
I did. I was there for work, so.
Ah.
But I was there for 2 weeks.
Did you have a bloomin' onion?
No, didn't have any of those. I had, I was introduced to sausage rolls,
Uh-huh.
and I ate a lot of those. Those are delicious. Gavin's looking to finish.
You can get to
on
32.
that lane. That's a good shot. Yeah, he's having quite a go this last 3 games. If he can get out of this with 230, yeah.
You can put 32 up and see what happens.
Yeah, that's a pretty good block. 248, 234, 232. If he can finish this out, that's a decent size 7,
Yeah.
especially at crunch time. It might not be enough, but
That's a. Then you know you can do it.
yeah.
Take the positive from it that, hey, when it needs to, I can
Yeah.
perform. I just came up a little short.
That's right.
I wasn't expecting Kelso to shoot 300.
Yeah. Kind of threw a monkey wrench into the gears. Oh.
Ooh. 5-7.
Was he amped up on that and just got it a little
I
strong?
think
or
so, and it just deflected out.
Yeah. What's Isaac doing here? Mr. Hernandez can finish with 213. I think his day is over.
So Gavin does finish 199.
Oh, he missed that.
Keep your head up. Fabrizio can finish at 207. Delaney can sneak out a 42.
Yep. He found it just a little too late, I think. It's a good shot. Yep. He's basically playing the same line that a little deeper, but similar ball motion as Scott Sloan played over there. All right.
Rizzo takes care of his spare.
Runs it down.
So 97 is the best he can do. He can fall 3 back. Isaac finished at, he finished at 12 or 96.
212. Delaney finished at 230 even.
240.
Oh, I'm sorry, 240 even.
Plus 40.
All right.
Fabrizio strikes there. So you got a lane finishing up.
And then they'll run some numbers, and we'll
Yes.
come back and do our step
Figure it
ladder.
out. Absolutely.
Figure out which pair we're going to be on.
We got 2 balls to go down the lane still. Sloan put up 240 down there. That's not going to be enough.
Unfortunately, but yeah. Oh, look! I saw Zach Garcia just missed a spare. This round wasn't kind to him.
No. But he got, I mean, made it to the
Yeah,
round.
he made it to the round. That's
half the battle.
all right.
Tough tournament. Everybody wants to win this one
Yeah,
because it's the meaning and
the
what
prestige.
it's about.
Yeah.
Yes, and the prestige. So everybody gives maximum effort.
Yep.
The field was going to be capped at when they started 90, right?
Yeah,
And we ended up at 96.
They had such a
Demand.
for. Oh, I see Bodavinik still down there bowling.
Go figure.
So I thought everybody was done, but. All right. I think here goes the last ball down the lane right now.
Is it going to be a spare?
It is not.
193.
193. All right.
All right, so we're going to tally up some scores. We'll be back in just a few moments.
You're watching NeoPrism live streaming. The live stream will return shortly. You're watching NeoPrism live streaming. The live stream will return shortly. You're watching NeoPrism live streaming. The live stream will return shortly. You're watching NeoPrism live streaming. The live stream will return shortly. You're watching NeoPrism live streaming. The live stream will return shortly. You're watching NeoPrism live streaming. The live stream will return shortly. You're watching NeoPrism live streaming. The live stream will return shortly. You're watching NeoPrism live streaming. The live stream will return shortly. You're watching NeoPrism live streaming.
Okay, they're going to take their warm-up shots. We had a tie for third and fourth. So they, I
2-frame roll.
was going to say, leg wrestled. But yes, that 9th to 10th frame roll-off. Chris Kelso ends up winning that. So Kelso is your 3rd seed. Your number 1 seed is Rick Schaefer. Number 2 seed is Alfred Wolf. 3 is Chris Kelso. 4th, Mason Moore. And 5th, Steve Bodovinik.
And they get 2 balls per lane or 2 minutes?
I think it's 2 balls
Per lane, yeah.
Yes. Could be wrong, but I'm going to go with that.
All right. Looks like they're ready to start.
They are. Higher seed gets the choice. Higher seed is going to be Mason Moore. No, still got a couple balls to go here.
I think they both threw 1 shot and decided to go get a different ball. Oof.
I don't know if that's the best ball. We'll see what. He's focused on yapping.
Yeah. I don't know if that's the best ball.
Yeah. Their choices were not.
Both of them kind of have a, well, now what?
Okay.
That went better.
So taking those 2 back to the bag. We'll see if
Looks
they
like-
make a return or not.
Looks like he's got more bowling balls than he has bag space.
It is Morgan Bowling, not Mason. Mama Moore keeping me on my toes.
Ooh. All right, I think that is it for practice, yeah.
That is it for practice. It is showtime.
The guy with the smoothest hand in the building is standing next to you instead of bowling. What kind of shit is that? You gave everybody else a chance, or what?
No, I think there would be an argument about that, but no.
Pretty close.
It's true. It is true. But you guys, it was a tough.
Might have been your wheelhouse, though. Thank
Maybe.
you for letting us all. I appreciate it. I don't care what Rob says, you're a good guy.
Well, I appreciate that.
I thought we were talking about that off air.
That's DJ Grimes. You didn't know.
That's true. Good point. All right. It's showtime. Looks like Morgan's going to go first.
All right. On your marks, get set, and go.
He bowled on this pair the last game of qualifying. Or next to last game.
Next to last game. Shredded the rack.
Yeah, that.
That ball turns over a lot of times going down the lane.
Just a few.
Let's see if Steve can answer back. Oh, that was a quality shot.
That was a good answer, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
That's the
Apparently-
nature of bowling, too, right there.
Oh, yeah. Because that was as well as you can throw a ball.
Yeah.
And
And
come
he got
away with
9.
9. But you pick it up and you move on.
Yes. Okay.
Nice cover.
Let's take the spare.
Can he make another quality shot on the left lane? I have a feeling he can.
I'm going to assume he can. I think it'd be even harder in the shoot 300 to go 11 9-pins.
Right. 9 pins might be easier than 11 8-pins. It's hard to leave
That's
an
true.
8-pin. It is hard to hit the pocket and leave an 8-pin like that. You got to figure, where'd the ball go?
That is true.
I've had requests.
From who?
From no one around here. Oh,
Hey, there we
trip
go.
9.
Make sure you can hear us first. All right, joining us is one Hernandez
Yeah,
of
Hernandez.
the Ike
One of the
variations.
Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate it. How you guys doing?
Good, good. Looks
Excellent.
like you had a decent day out there.
Wasn't too bad. Ran into my only issue was carry today.
Okay.
Felt strong, threw the ball pretty well, and I had one game down there where I was kind of struggling, and I finally found a little something. I went strike, then 4-pin, 9-pin, 8-pin. I'm like, oh, like all 3 at once. I was like, come on. So back to back to back, and I'm like, wow. And I think I shot 180 again. So yeah, but I don't know, it is what it is.
That was in semis?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
So, and
Hey, you
then
made the semis.
Yeah, yeah. I
There's
crawled back.
60-some people who said they couldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I crawled
was
back to
tough.
get it.
This
So-
pattern was not easy.
Well, it was a little different. It was tricky, I tell you that. So it's like when I thought I had it, it wasn't there. So I was like, okay, what do I do? Where do I go? So I tried multiple balls trying to find a good, or should I say a better ball reaction than what I had. And every ball change I made got worse. I was like, okay, we're going back the other way. So it's like I brought 9 in and I used 7 of them.
Wow.
So yeah. So not too bad, I guess.
There we go. Let's see what we got here.
That's a good shot.
No.
It didn't get his first shot on that lane that struck. He got it out in the same place, but I think he got around it more. Because that one
So-
wanted to go forward a little too much.
1, 2, 4.
So, Isaac, you said you brought in 9 and you threw 7.
Yeah.
Why'd you leave 2 in the bag?
Well, I actually left 4 still in the bag, so I actually brought 11 because I don't count the 2-baller. So nothing came out of the 2-ball bag because that's like a urethane and a level. So, I mean, it possibly could have worked, but I don't know.
I think if you were to use the level, you would have used it a little bit earlier. Right?
Possibly, because I even thought about it too, just the way we were playing the lanes this morning. But I don't know. And then I got kind of confused after we kind of kept going and going. I was saying earlier, I was like, oh, my mind says go left. Ball reaction says stay where you are. So I was like, okay. And then fought it. And I was just like, And then probably about, I think it was after the 3rd game, I was like, you knew you were supposed to go left, so why didn't you? So it's one of those things. You know. But, I mean, overall, had fun, enjoyed it. So good to be out here practicing or bowling with these guys. So
Practice lately?
negative. Didn't have a chance to get in. I was trying to, but
Look at that big old paw. Don't hit me like that.
if he does that again, he's going to have issues.
All right, Steve takes care of the spare.
But,
This guy. See what kind of friends you have?
that's your buddy. That ain't my buddy.
Let's see if Steve can
Figure something out.
get a
This
strike
is-
here on this lane.
3 and 4 all day has been crazy. 5 and 6 has been up and down,
Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
erratic.
hit or miss.
Yeah, I finished on that pair, so
That's true.
I thought I had a really good look throwing the Road Warrior, and all of a sudden it just kind of went away after I stopped striking. I think I went high for a 9 or 10 pin, I don't remember. But then it was like after that, I couldn't hit the pocket again. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm not sure what happened, so I don't know. Lane 5 was really funky. It seems like there's loose panels down there, but I don't know. Because
Yeah.
you can kind of hear it as you're up there, so
Now you might be.
more defined than like the rest of the house, so.
Steve's going to try to run this down.
Yeah. It got really loud all of a sudden.
Yeah. Nice cover.
Let's take care of the spare. So no one's opened yet. So everybody's clean.
You did have to say something, didn't you?
And I did. Put the hex on. What do you think the high game? Well, take out Kelso's 300. What was the high game of the day, do you think it was?
Well, you had a 280 down there.
You did have a 280.
You had
Good
a couple
call.
of 279s.
Yeah.
That's probably
So,
maybe a couple
it's-
260s, but
Yeah. It's weird. It gave it up every so often.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
shot
a
there.
good
I mean, I
shot.
think a lot of it had to do with just your carry. That's all it was. Because I mean, there was a game when I shot 230, I think. I didn't miss the pocket at all. It was just I left an 8 pin, left a 9 pin, and a flat 10.
Gotcha.
So there's that game where I said it was like 270 to 250 to 230. I was like, oh, okay. So
Covered all the bases.
pretty much.
All right, Morgan looking for a double.
The way this match is going, the first one to double wins, I think.
Oosh.
Still no double.
That is 6-9.
And that's kind of what I seen on this pair too when I was out there. You get it around that spot down there, you're washing out or leaving a fence or something of that variation. And then you make a move and you stay in it or just left of it, it just breaks loose and goes high. I was.
Take care of your spare. Does do that.
Yep.
You've seen a lot of people miss spares early.
Yeah, there was a
Some
lot of spare
singles.
missing.
Then got cleaned up a little later. That helped tremendously.
Yeah.
And we did get official word. The number was over 17,000.
Yep.
Nice.
That's going to the juniors. That
Yeah.
tournament will be
Next
the
week?
29th. Nope.
Oh, 2
week
weeks.
off and then 29th.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Be a Saturday at Arapahoe. If you have a junior or youngster, come on now. They're giving away a lot of money.
Ooh,
There we go.
I'm not
Take
sure.
that and run on out the building.
I'm not sure what got the 2-pin, but something came from way back.
Scott Myers leaving the building.
Not soon enough.
Oh, wow.
No, Scotty did a lot of work for this
Yes, he
tournament.
did.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Also
Kudos
for
to
the
him.
no-tim, yep, and also for the juniors. So he was able to round up a lot of auctional items,
Absolutely.
a ton of good stuff.
And again, shout out to Holiday and Arapahoe for hosting these two events. There's a lot that goes into it. A
Yeah,
lot behind the
definitely.
scenes that goes into making
Definitely.
these successful. Now Steve's looking for a double.
Oh,
Ring 10.
he threw a shot worthy of a double, just didn't quite get the.
There you go. This is the 6th annual. There'll be, sure, there's no doubt to be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh, yeah.
Right till,
Easily.
till I die.
Oh,
So
yeah.
12?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if we have a list of winners of this or not.
Who won last year? Robbie Marion? He's won this before, right?
Yeah, he's won it. I won the first one.
Who did win last year?
That might have been Marion.
Kling went down.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
doing some, he's shaking hands and kissing babies right now. Has Kelso won? I don't think so.
I think he did.
Okay.
Because I think when I won the first one, I believe I beat Kelso. He threw a bad shot and washed out, basically, or bucket with a what does he call it? The
Four-pin.
three-piece with a wing side. So, yeah, I don't remember.
What we did notice today is there was a lot of empty buckets today, meaning there was only 2, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Just the 8 would not be there.
Yeah.
It was kind of amazing. Tells you the ball's going sideways.
Yeah.
I never seen anything like that. I always every bad shot that I missed to the right was washout. 2, 8, 10. Yeah, it was horrible.
Yeah. That's always fun to try to pick those up.
It's like you go up there and you throw the ball. You're like, oh, that's gonna work. No, it ain't. Then we try again next frame. And then you go up there and you do it again. You make the adjustment. You're like, that might work. Nope, not this time. So,
All right. We still don't have a double in this match.
We do not. 7th frame, Morgan.
Ooh. It's taking to flight.
see, and that's kind of what I was talking about earlier. You
yeah.
get it around there, and
Yeah.
it's gonna sell. But I think if he does that, but keeps it a little straighter at the back end, he'd probably be okay. You want me to do that? Good luck. Well, yeah, that ain't happening.
Those days are over.
Oh yeah. Other tools in the toolbox to try to make that work.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Made it. He
Nice
didn't think he had it.
Nice cover. If this pair is that tricky, he might want to throw that as a strike ball.
Yeah.
So fall back. Fall back with no tip on the back.
He's got all the puns today, huh?
He does. All right, Mr. Bodovinik up in the 7th, spare in the 6th.
Oh,
Late 5, but it goes out.
goes down.
So we're still looking for that double.
And we have a chance at it here. His last shot at a double, he wrapped a 10 pretty solid. So
That's true. Made a quality shot.
let's see if he can make another quality shot here and get the 10 to go. Looks pretty good. Shakes him up.
He does.
There's a double.
There's the double.
And that puts him in the driver's seat.
Also, congratulations to the high senior, which was, I knew that. I just had it in my head, too.
Steve Bodovinik.
No, he made the cut. Well, technically he is the high senior, but
Exactly.
outside the cut.
Ooh,
messenger
nice
there.
shot.
I will get that information. I had it in my head. And the high female was Chelsea? Kelly.
I think it
Christina
was-
Marshall.
Maybe.
I think it was Christina Marshall.
You know who would know?
That lady right there.
Yeah, that lady
Oh,
would
yeah.
know right there, huh?
Who was the high senior outside the cut? There you go.
Oh, they tied, didn't they? Yeah.
There you go.
Ooh.
That's right. High female was who? Christina Marshall. And Gianna Panetta.
Gianna.
Awesome.
Oh, they tied?
No, you
Oh,
had two.
they're two.
spots.
Top two. Gotcha.
Awesome. Good job today. Phenomenal job.
Yeah.
Yes, you. I always tell you do a good job. Not the rest of these people. All right, takes care of the spare. We almost had to go down there and get it. Winner of this will take on Chris Kelso. High game of the tournament, 300.
300. Only 300 bowled today.
Yes, and shot it in
Game 2.
semis, game 1. So he missed a high game pot. Brutal.
Yeah, that thing was paying a massive chunk.
Yeah, because I think Hartman said that he won the first one and made enough to cover his debt for the day.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I was paying
Yes.
215.
250?
Wow.
215 for
Nice.
for the win, top score, and then 100 for second. So
Win a couple of those, a good day.
I would have been happy with 2 of those.
Oh,
Call it
Yeah.
a day.
Yeah.
And you pull all 6.
Thank
you only
you
had to
very
pull
much.
semis.
Yeah, win all those. Win all 6 of those. Pretty much just forfeit your game.
Yeah, this is a great day at the office. Good spare there.
Yeah.
Even if you won 5, 4. I'd take 4 of them.
3.
2.
1.
Just 1. I don't want to be greedy. 1's enough. Well, it cost me $205 to get in for the entry plus.
215 plus $10.
Yeah.
See, but then if you got 4 of them, you'd be plus a lot more now.
Well, yeah, but that's
Take a couple days off from work. Call in sick.
maybe. Let me do my math real quick on that. Yeah, I still got to go to work.
Yeah, you're not going to retire on
On
800
$800.
Oh God, no. That's a car payment or something. Light bill. Something. It gets me
Tin
by 1
frame.
month.
Ooh.
That's all it does. On something.
It's a grocery bill.
Yeah, that too. That's like grocery, maybe a phone bill.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else do I gotta pay? Yeah, who knows? Definitely ain't taking care of car insurance. It'll take care of car payment.
So Steve
What was
has
first
a-
place?
First place today?
Yes.
15.
15.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Steve has his work cut out for him here in the 10.
Yes.
And
Gets
doesn't
one.
get it. 191. Is that right?
Mhm. So
93,
Morgan,
sorry.
93. So Morgan needs a double.
Yeah.
Pretty much a double wins it.
Of which he hasn't had one yet in this
No.
game.
But he's on his good lane, though.
That's true.
That is true.
That's true.
But they're still tough out there.
Yeah.
This isn't a gimme, that's for sure.
No.
Nope. Either way, he's got to have them both. Starts with this one first.
Yep.
Here's one.
Nope.
Nope. Crosses over, 310. So Steve Bodovinik will be facing Mr. Kelso. The winner of that will face Mr. Wolf. And our leader is Rick
Mr.
Schaefer. Has he won
Schaefer.
this? What good are you doing me, man?
I'm thinking here.
Oh,
I
my
don't think he has one.
Ah,
Maybe, but I don't think so.
So there's been 5 winners. We know Robbie Marion and yourself, too.
Yeah.
So we're missing 3 people here.
Yep.
Who would have that information?
Do you remember who's won this?
Ricky won the first one against me.
Are you sure it was the first one?
Because he claims he won the first one.
Because I was the first one. Thought I was the first one to win this.
Morgan, appreciate you coming out.
So
The second
Ricky
winner?
Isaac.
Okay.
Steve Badovinic and Chris Kelso.
Noah did win one? And then Robbie Marion won one, right? There you
That's
go.
4.
Yeah, that's 4. We still need one more.
I don't.
That's what we're trying to remember.
It's a memorable match. As soon as we figure out who it is, we'll be like, that's right.
That's right.
Yeah, so I guess I didn't win the first one. It was the second one that I won.
I'm still peeved about
Yeah.
who won last time. Who would know this answer?
There's only one person that would, and he's not available.
Well, still, Emily would probably know too.
She might.
Alfred? He wouldn't know. Oh,
Oh, careful.
yes.
Easy.
That could have been bad.
Go ahead.
That could have been
I can
really
change
bad.
it so you can keep talking. Do we need to cut this off?
Okay, we got the official word. First one, Rick Schaefer. Number
Okay.
2, Isaac Hernandez. Number 3, Noah Gallegos. I knew I was going to forget one. 4th was Kevin Maloney.
Got
5th
Maloney.
was Robbie Marion.
Robbie Marion. Okay.
So, in theory, with who's left, we'll have a first-time winner.
A first-time winner, yeah.
So, who will it be?
Who will it be?
Even with that top 5, you were going to have a new winner.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
And even semis. No, you were in the semis.
Mm-hmm.
So was Maloney, wasn't
Maloney was there.
Maloney was in the semis too, yeah.
Yeah.
So those two.
he?
And Rick.
Rick.
No, Rick is
Rick
the
is still
number
in
one
it.
seed,
Yeah,
so
you're
he
not
can
going to have a
still win.
first-time winner.
Oh, well, I forgot about
We
Rick.
have a
'Cause I was looking
two-time
down
winner.
there. Yes, we can have a 2-time winner or first-timer.
Or a first-timer.
obviously.
Yeah. Which are the only options.
Nobody's won it 3 times.
That's true.
Or could win it 3 times. That's we're just going to skip through this.
Sure, why not?
It's kind of like the Megan. No one's ever won that twice.
I don't think anybody will either.
Well, yeah, it's done. There's
Yeah.
nobody winning that one. There's no shot at that.
Oh, they're not doing it anymore?
No.
Nah. That fell apart like 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The
Look,
Rand
just-
won. Schussler won. He won the very first one.
Yeah.
Who else won that?
Um,
Because then we had 4, right? Or 3.
it was either 3 or 4 now. I
Because
don't
I don't
really
remember who won in Highland Park.
Which was who?
I don't know who won.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember that one.
Because I remember Duran won here. That was the last one here, and then they went to Highland Park, and I don't know who won. Who ended up winning that one?
So there was only 3 because Highland Park was the last one.
So they had 2 here, and then 1 up there. So
Yeah.
who won the very first one? It was Ricky.
Schussler.
But then the second, no, they had 3 here then.
Did they?
So there were 4.
Oh, okay.
I'm almost positive.
All right.
I
Looks
could be wrong.
like we're ready to get underway here.
we
Whoa,
are.
whoa! What'd
I
you,
know.
what'd you just say?
Let's go ahead and skip through that. All right, yeah, Steve's up on 5.
Did I hear him say he
No.
could be? How's that?
Yeah, it's
I-
never
I gotta-
happened before.
I
so
gotta go.
It's scary.
Things are just not right.
And Steve has changed balls.
Yes, he did. Start with strike there. Nice. I had sushi for dinner last night. It's good.
Oh, I was
Nice.
Because I was like, I should have sushi today, but I had it last night.
I had a
There's
I had
nothing
a,
wrong 2 days in a row, but don't get me wrong.
I had a bison ribeye.
Ooh.
Cooked it myself. It was fantastic.
Excellent.
Why don't you get a by daughter?
What?
By son, by daughter.
Terrible.
Ooh, Kelso with
Ooh.
a trip for.
I'm not sure what trip's the for, but something got it.
Did you cook it oven or
Grill.
Grill.
I cooked that one. I have another one for tonight, but it's a regular cow. It's not bison.
You went cheap on the cow this.
It's 1.2 pounds of
Kobe?
delicious beef.
Why'd you get Kobe? Kobe.
Nah, they didn't have any.
All right, Kelso looking for a double.
Yeah,
Comes
that
in
was
high. 3-6.
that was going left from Jump Street there.
Did you, when you seen the pattern come out, did you think it was going to play like this? Or you think the scoring pace was going to be higher?
Honestly, it was really hard to say just because of the way it was built.
Gotcha.
So, I mean,
So much buff.
yeah, and I'm just like, there's 2 ways it can go. I mean, that's with basically every pattern that we bowl on. There's 2 ways, possibly 3, but I honestly thought it was going to be a little more higher pace, just the way it was designed. So, but
Good shot.
then again, sometimes
It's hilarious because I walked around. Everybody I talked to won practice. Everybody's like, oh, man,
Yeah.
in practice I could miss. And then as soon as the lights came on, the ball went 75
Yep.
feet.
yeah, because I seen that too, and that's why I was kind of fighting it too. But I mean, I I still struggle with what the thought is of throwing urethane on something like this. Okay, and not just regular urethane, but polished urethane, lane-soaked urethane. Yeah,
Who throws polished urethane anymore?
there was a ball down there, a purple hammer that was pretty
Polished?
shiny. Yeah, not lane shiny, but shiny. And
Nice shot.
then there was a couple of them down there that was still having dust come off them. So I'm like, okay.
Covering all the variables.
Well,
here.
yeah, pretty much. So I mean, I just want to understand because I don't understand. So
Were they, and I'm hating to throw people under the bus, were they sub 30 years old?
yes,
Because traditionally they see the volume, it's low, 30
yeah, but
or
the volume
28
was,
mils. It's
That's,
only 28 mils.
that's high volume. That's heavy volume.
No, 30s are now we're getting into higher.
Well,
Because tour, that's ridiculous.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. You're right.
And tours, they bumped everything up to 30, and all they did was make EJ even better.
Yeah.
It, it's funny because I've always told individuals, like, you don't want to add more. You want
Correct.
to take it away. Leave the
Absolutely.
lengths the same. Take it away. You want them to play drier, not slicker.
Yeah, if
Because
you truly want to take away, I mean, they don't want to take away two-handers. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
But the biggest argument to ever take away a two-hander, easiest way to do it is take volumes away.
yeah,
Because
take oil
that
away.
reverberation doesn't do well when it's zooming.
No, and and a lot of people think that more oil is harder to bowl on, but with today's equipment, it's just going to chew it up even quicker. These bowling balls respond when there's a lot more oil on the lanes versus friction because they can store more energy. And when it
Correct.
comes time to come off the pattern, they're going to go left. So,
Yeah.
and then if you do it the other way, where you get them to release that energy within the first 30 feet, you ain't going to really have anything down lane.
No.
So,
And the only caveat to that would be that, yeah, if you put out 55 feet of 40 mils, yeah, good luck with that.
yeah.
Ain't nobody turning the corner on
It
that.
doesn't
thing.
matter who it is. So,
Ooh.
and then
Sales
That
one.
went out the window. Yeah, I would love to see what.
I mean, and I speak from experience because I've bowled on some of the PWBA patterns, and they have lower volume,
Absolutely.
and they are a little tougher to bowl on.
Absolutely.
And that's because even though they're 40, 42, 44 feet, but they're all in the 26, 25, 24, 23 range of volume,
Great
and
spare.
those are tough to bowl on because everybody's using these big balls, and they don't understand that big stuff's already burned up basically when it leaves your hand. So you don't have any down lane motion, and it's confusing because everybody thinks that's oil, and it's not
Yeah.
oil. It's just the ball being burned up.
Yep.
Yeah, 'cause
So
even in our challenge league last year, we picked a couple PWBA patterns,
and
yeah, they were the toughest of the scores.
yeah, they're
They are.
hard.
See if we can get this one to come up.
Yeah.
Do.
And
Better shot.
is that a disadvantage for the ladies when they go bowl with the guys? Absolutely, because they don't see anything heavier than 27 mils.
True. They
You know.
just they get a couple issues. I mean, to be
Yeah.
honest with you, is when you go bowl with the dudes, especially at the super high level, those rev rates are so high that they create holes quickly.
Yeah.
And if you're not used to seeing a hole and don't read the hole quick, you're in trouble.
Yep.
And then you're falling behind.
Quickly.
Versus, nice. Wow, messenger came across
Messenger
twice.
came. Yeah.
He's making sure the deck was clean.
Yeah, that's about it. Because there's a distinct difference between league, an ABT, which is basically a tournament that is handicapped,
Yep.
regional, and tour level.
Mm-hmm.
And they distinctly get harder and harder
They do.
because the talent pool is so great. Especially even at the regional level, those guys are going to be able to hit what they're looking at, and they're going to create a hole. Difference between regional
Absolutely.
level and
Yep.
tour level is those guys can do it and do it at a better rate and have a higher rev rate doing it.
Yep.
And they can do it together. That's the
Yes.
key. The key
Good
is
job.
being able to
Breaking it down the
breaking it
right
down
way.
together and playing the lanes together. Not because they're trying to help each other, but because they understand what needs to be done. And then that's kind of where lack of better words, your cream of the crop start to rise up. Whether it's basically on the national tour, you can see that the best. So,
Yeah.
because they're always all playing the same part of the lane every way, and it just depends on who's getting the carry and making the right choices when they need to.
Good shot there. Absolutely.
Nice shot.
That's why I think they fought so hard to try to get the U.S. Open closed off a little bit, because then it was a luck of the draw. If I'm the greatest player in the world, but I'm on a pair with 4 people who are not the greatest,
who have no idea what
they're
they're doing.
controlling my fate.
Yeah. Yeah,
And I get some of that, but when you have 500 people willing to sign up for something, you take all that money.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the caveat to that, too, is like, well, he's a pro. He should be able to overcome all that. I mean, you can be the best bowler in the world, and if you got a lane that's just giving you absolutely nothing, it's very hard to bowl against that and beat that,
Especially
no matter
when
what.
You're bowling against somebody who, and they have something.
Yeah.
I mean, if especially like I said, if you're the greatest player on tour right now, and we give you 5 people, 5 Joe Blows, and this is gonna sound harsh, but I'm gonna give you 5 people, and then your second, third, fourth best players in the world are crossing with each other.
Oh,
they're
yeah.
gonna run you up and
Yeah.
down the
Oh,
lane.
Oh, yeah,
easily.
for sure.
There's no doubts about what's going on.
Yeah, and that just comes back to them working together. I
Yeah.
know it sounds weird that they do that, but that's how you succeed out there, regardless of where you're at the pro level.
Good shot. Good shot. And I've always said this too, and take it for what it's worth, is that what people have to understand are some people have a hard time understanding, especially the layman, is how good those players are.
Oh, yeah.
I've always said that if you took somebody, an ABT player, or even a great league player, okay, you put a pattern out that's fairly hard, but you line them up, you give them a ball rep, they got the right ball in their hands, they're doing what they need to do. You give Norm Duke, and you give him, say, okay, here's 3 balls. He lines himself up, but he doesn't have such a good look with this one ball. You're going to have to use the ball that you had the worst look on.
Yeah.
He's still going to run that dude up and down lanes all day long.
Yeah. Well, and
There you go.
at that point, it becomes repeatability. You can be a really like I'm a decent league bowler, but repeatability in a long form tournament is just not. I'm.
Who said you were decent?
I've heard it.
goodness.
I've heard rumors. I've heard people spreading rumors that I'm decent.
You know he's going to shoot 300 this week, right?
Do you what?
You'll shoot 300 this week, watch.
Hey,
Just to prove a point.
I've been close the last
See?
couple
Yeah.
times this week.
There
Nice.
you go. It's just never close on the leagues that he bowls with me.
Exactly. I don't need to be. You bowl so good that
No. And
you're
so I proved
you are-
I proved my point of what I just said a second ago.
Yeah.
I bowl with 4 hacks all the time, and so I can only do so much.
4 hacks.
Hacks. Emphasis on the hack.
Hacks. Gotcha. Well, he has robbed 300 Warners. So.
Yeah.
We always do this funny thing with our league. So it's 4 of us, right? So Mike goes last, I go first, and we're the bread of the sandwich. And the bread's usually pretty good. It's
Yeah.
that middle meat and cheese that we got to put on with sometimes.
The feelings are a little suspect.
Every once in a while, that meat spoils.
Jesus. Little bowls on the cheese.
Yeah.
But when those come together, boy, we are unbeatable.
Yeah, we had
Good shot.
a decent week
Yes.
this week.
Last week we bowled position round, and
Yep.
we won. So good shot for Steve.
That was a great shot. I think did he change to a level? Is that what he's throwing? It sure looked like it. The motion looks like it. Okay.
There's another one.
Nice
I
shot.
believe it is silenced. Just like the G in spaghetti, or what was it,
The G in
lasagna.
Yeah. It's
Just like the C in Zarnowski,
like the G in campaign.
right? And in champagne,
And the P in psycho.
right?
That one is truly silent.
Or the P in pneumonia.
Yep,
You guys are just going to go with every letter as silent.
we could.
All right, here's Kelso.
Oh.
Ring 10. And all right, pick it out. They made this look really easy.
Yeah, they did.
Did they secretly run the house shot out here?
Before they started this game, yeah, maybe.
6 there to spare.
Oh, and we're gonna have
Take
to go
that.
fetch that one.
Take that.
There's Kelso.
And,
Oh.
Yep. So I have a feeling he moved left a little bit more.
Yeah.
47.
Yeah.
47.
Nice game.
So
If you started this match before, you said 247. Everybody probably take it.
oh yeah.
It's a solid number.
It is. There's Al Wolfie.
No, the E is silent.
With the 3 1s on him.
All right, here's for the win.
And he-
Crosses over.
Crossover.
Wow.
Yeah.
Actually, all you needed was a mark.
Yeah. This one, he just needs to keep it on the lane for 2 balls.
Yeah. If he goes gutter gutter or foul foul, he's got a problem on his hands. All right.
And
Crosses over again.
Crosses over.
So Steve will be moving on to face Al Wolf.
See if he can put this one.
Carbone. The E silent on Carbone.
No, actually, it's pronounced Carboni.
Not in America. Only in only in Italy.
Dan gave me the scoop on that.
I call him Carbon with an E.
Carbonet.
Carbonate.
It's like Cabernet.
Carbony.
Oh, we're going to get the pin out of the gutter. All right. This match is over. That's match 2. We'll head to match 3
We'll be
in just a moment.
Back in a sec.
Yep.
All right, that was a really good match between Chris and Steve. Steve is our winner with 274, Chris 247. Great bowling, Chris. Thank you for bowling this year. All right, next up is Al versus Steve. Al, you'll get 2 balls on each lane.
Chris was the first one. Robbie Marion was last year. And there's Kevin. Chris. Chris won the first one. Yes. Or was it you? Or was it? I thought it was Chris that won the first one. What year is it?
No. Couldn't have been that far back. This is 26 or 25. So 19. Nobody knows nothing. Yeah, that's what he's doing. Yeah, but I don't remember the year. 1983. All right.
So the
The
first
biggest
one,
fight that we got going on is who won this?
so the first year was 2018. Did we say
19.
19?
Because 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. No, so it'd been 18,
18,
19, 20,
20,
21, 22. That doesn't add up.
What?
Except for we skipped one with COVID, probably.
18. Yeah,
So
so
19, 20.
19, 20, 21. Yeah, because this is the 6th annual and it's
Yeah.
2025, so it would have been 2019.
There we go.
And we
We believe it is Isaac now that has, again, won the first one. Then the second, third, fourth, fifth, we have no idea.
yes.
We know who won them all. This is not what order.
What order? Yeah.
No, because the last one, Robbie Marion won. We do know that. We don't, I'm done trying to figure this out.
Yes. Yes.
I didn't make the cut the second one.
Everybody that we
I
thought
couldn't even
would
tell
know
you,
didn't
man.
know.
I was so far back. So,
All right, get ready to get underway. Alfred's going to have Steve go first.
yeah.
Steve making his way up the ladder.
Steve had a decent look that last game. So.
He did. Oh, somebody's meds.
It's okay.
Nope.
Life alert is what it was.
Yes, so like 2-8, and we'll just lose the 2. As long as the paramedics don't come, we're good. Okay, takes care of the spare.
This will be our first look at Alfred Wolf for a while.
Yes.
He was,
He was never on TV pair, was
he was never on our TV pair.
No. So we haven't seen it out all day. Obviously, he's been bowling good all day. Very consistent,
Yeah.
for sure.
I think he pulled on 1 and 2
And
in
then
game
skipped
1.
to 5 and 6, I think.
Yeah.
There you go. Good shot there.
Nice shot.
Got this little thing called a ball return in the way. Who knew that when they developed this sport and made these bowling centers, that would be an issue?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think anybody would have ever thought
Well,
that.
remember, a lot of the early bowling centers had above ground ball return,
That's even worse.
and because they never figured anybody would have to play from the
Extreme left
from the
or
extreme left or
right.
extreme right. Yeah. Those wooden bowling balls wouldn't hook.
They were just smoking down the lane.
right, so Al starts off with a double.
In fact, I think
That's what
that's how
they
you
should go
start.
back to.
That's
Wooden
how,
bowling balls.
that's how you started a fire back in those days. Is you got a wooden bowling ball and you threw it
Yeah.
out.
It'd pick up some serious friction.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh. 5 to the heart there. Big
Steve-
washout.
Steve's look has seemingly gone away.
Another way you want to slow down rev rate, bring back wood lanes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, after all the houses that I've already transitioned, jeez, you'd have to go out to the sticks to find those places anymore.
I got one in Strasbourg.
Yes, they
Yeah.
do.
Maybe
I
that's the next great innovation is to rein the sport in a little bit, is
Oh,
to go
yeah.
back to wood lane.
You know what's hilarious? I told the story, I think last night. We bowled in Strasbourg, so bowled adult youth tournament there. Strasbourg still has wood lanes, ball, above ground ball returns, and traditional telescore telescore scoring, so no automatic scoring. So, got a bunch of youth there. Get through practice, start the game. Everybody bowls the first frame. Second frame, people are looking at each other. And I'm
Nobody's
like,
keeping
yeah,
score.
no, sir, are you guys gonna go? And they're like, well, we're waiting for the thing to switch over to our side. I was like, it doesn't work that way. There's no arrows. There's none of that nonsense.
You're like, this is not digital. This is analog.
Exactly. But that's the one thing that they were so accustomed to is,
Yeah.
and if you don't know, you don't know.
I just go when the arrow's next to my name.
And there's no arrow to be pointing. Dude had to put the little pencil there. And put it in there.
Which way it goes, the points on the lane you're on.
That was the one thing they just could not figure out. It was amazing.
Were they able to keep score,
They tried that.
or did someone keep
No,
score for them?
we had somebody over the age of. So they have 8 pair, so 16 lanes, I do believe, or 6, something like that. So they had somebody over the age of 40 on each of those pair keeping score, because they know exactly what they're doing.
Someone who could actually do bowling math.
Yes, you didn't want to burn your hand either.
Oh, that's right.
Absolutely. And then you had the little fences when you get in the strikes.
Were the ashtrays in use?
No, the ashtrays were done.
There are now powder holders.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you used to be able to just dip a little bit of the ashes and put it on the bottom of your shoe to get a little extra slide.
That's the old school.
Old
method.
school.
Worked great.
Not yet. We will.
Look at that messenger.
I guess Schaefer's sporting a new haircut.
A new haircut?
A new haircut. Shaved.
Yes, I was going to say, there is nothing to cut anymore.
He used to have like a little, as old terms, it was called jarhead haircut.
Yeah, gotcha.
But he
For
was never
16?
in the core, so.
Gotcha. Yeah, they don't like to be called that.
I think if you were, they're okay with it.
Oh, if you were in the military?
Yeah, if you were in the Corps.
Gotcha.
But it's the ones that get mad who weren't in the Corps and being called that.
Gotcha.
So
There's a spare.
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Because it's usually the ones that have never served are usually the ones that get so uptight, so and frustrated and upset. So
Schaefer's looking to go. He's going to have a conversation with Al.
Well,
Comes in high again, 3-6-10.
Steve has lost his look altogether.
well,
When it goes south, it goes south. quickly.
Yeah, it goes south in a hurry. And he is on that southbound train.
Yes. He does live to the south of here.
He does.
Takes care of that spare. And if you're watching and you're not familiar with Colorado, Holiday's probably most central of all the bowling centers. We had some north, some south. Been here forever,
Yep.
or seems like forever.
yeah,
It's
they're
a long
a
time.
little bit of some upgrades are happening right now
Yes,
too.
parking
so.
lot is looking phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yep, we've got a new parking lot coming in.
The parking lot's needed a repave since I bowled here as a teenager in the 80s.
So definitely gonna look different once you guys come back here. So
We
they've
just need
taken
some
away.
lines.
There used to be a row of trees
It's true. Yeah.
over on the east side of the building that are no longer there.
True.
Hold on, my dealer's coming.
He's got some problems.
Is that
I believe the trees on the south and southeast side are gone too. I have to go look.
Ooh. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be all flatland out there. With some
By the street.
bunch of enough parking to. Are they going to do diagonal or straight?
Couldn't tell you.
Well, what good are you doing me?
I can only tell you from what I see out there.
Oh,
They've got the
man.
base down
So
on
you
the
don't
first.
you don't have any no.
Unfortunately, I don't
Okay.
at this moment. But they do have the road base down, and then they got the first part of the pavement down, asphalt.
Before it got cold, because it got
Yeah.
cold last week. That's what I was
Well-
worried about when I heard about it.
Yeah, well, typically they like to lay down the first 2 inches and let it sit for a couple days, weeks, or whatever, so it settles, and then they'll go on the top of the other 2, 3, 4 inches or whatever they need. So
That's a big 4 there.
that changes the complexion of
That
this
does.
match.
We haven't seen a big split made today, so maybe it's time. What'd you make? The 1-4?
no, started out with the washout.
310.
I did make one of those, by the way. No, I didn't. I whiffed that one.
Oh.
Oh, that was close.
That was in the ballpark. That was in the building.
Yeah.
So I leave the washout. This is all in game one. So I leave a washout, cover it. I'm like, sweet. I go up in the next lane, leave the 1, 2, 4, 10, make it. And then a couple shots later, I leave the 2, 4, 10, made it.
No.
Come up again, leave a 3, 10, and just kind of whiffed it. I'm like, okay. Too close together, I guess. But
So I was sitting on 130 in the 6th.
Steve's on 7, or he's on 70 plus count, so he's going to be in the.
Ooh.
Oh.
Can't get the master to do anything. He's a 4-pin.
79, so he's.
So if he spares and strikes here, that'll put him at 98. And he's still back by a
By
sizable
a
chunk.
bit, yeah.
down by a minimum of 40.
Ooh, that hurts.
Make that even more.
That's
That's
probably a day ender, barring some help.
the lady can start getting warmed up. Leaves another 4-pin. I'm gonna assume they got leaked tonight.
Yeah, they're oiling down there, so. And I know we're not having any more matches.
No.
Well, one more, but
Maybe they'll
not
put
down
this
there.
out for the league.
Oh, that might be nice.
Trying to punish everybody or what?
I don't know, the league might hit this.
You know what I would do if I had a setter? I would do that once. Leave the tournament pattern out.
Just to see.
Just leave it. Don't even redress or nothing. Leave it for league
Oh,
and see what happens.
it depends on how long the tournament was, because that could be scary.
Why not?
You know what would be interesting, because now you got me thinking. Watch Al make this strike right quick. Okay.
Wow.
And he's got good luck.
Yeah, he does.
If you start off the league and you made it like super wide open, bang, 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 bang. So then after the first, like say 3 weeks, you slowly start to tighten it up. Half of them probably would never even notice.
Like gradually turning the temperature up a little bit. So
just
like, no one knows.
absolutely. And then you, at the end of the season, you tell them, hey, by the way, you were blowing those worse at the end. They're like, hey, I'm pretty good.
Yeah, and really, you'd have to. So it would
Just
be
keep narrowing
basically
it
the
in.
same, but
Yeah.
just a little, yeah.
It would be hilarious.
Just start gradually reducing the units. So
Yeah.
start.
Or if you need some ball sales, you just increase those units.
Yeah.
I think that'd be given anyway because they're not going to be looking for not getting any ball sales. So
Yeah.
Well, but if you're, it's a catch-22 because
It is.
if you're looking for a bunch of drink sales and you want them to be super happy, you can
Yeah.
put out the easiest thing you possibly can. What
Oh,
is the
a
deal with
missed
the 4-pin?
4-pin.
It's an elusive 4-pin out there.
So let's see here. That kind of changes it up a little bit.
That still takes it back to the 40 mark.
Yeah.
Or 50. No, 40.
40.
Because
right now
they
it's
both-
a 60 pin difference.
Yeah,
so.
So if he strikes here,
Let's see, that's
That's gonna be 108.
38,
He'd be down
68.
50.
Well, he just got to keep it on the lane.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
okay, we
wrap
have
time.
an official notice.
First year was Chris.
First year was Chris Kelso.
Second year was Rick Schaefer.
Second year was Rick Schaefer. Third year was Isaac. So Isaac moved from first year to third year. Kevin
sure?
Maloney. And then Robbie Marion. Awesome. The
wow.
official, this is why we love Emily.
It was after
And
That's why, because you took a year off. Maybe you got confused.
and
on-
if you ask again, you're just going to be removed from the list altogether.
are you sure?
I just had looked.
No, I know.
he started the statement and he was like, I won the very first one. Then
Yeah,
all of a sudden he was into
There
the
was
second
something
one.
I won that was the first one that we did that we bowled here.
Tournament you bowled by yourself?
No,
Okay.
no.
Oh, you lost that one.
Was that the year I beat Kelso?
Yes.
Okay, that's what it is then.
Because he would have been our first one for winning twice.
Ah, there we go. Okay. Well, either way, I still won one. So now what?
You do have that under your belt. Yes.
Yeah.
But Alfred Wolfe has something to say.
Yes, he does.
He has a lot to say. He's
Yeah, he will. 1,500 singles.
Oh, would they pay out in singles?
oh
That's twice I did that. They give you
single,
once?
Single $100 bills.
Oh, I thought they just
Well,
give you
okay.
1,500 ones. That'd be brutal.
15 singles. Let's put it that way.
That's nice.
All I know is I went into my bowling fund this morning and I'm like, oh, what happened?
There used to be a whole lot more there.
Yeah, there used to be. I was like, well, I guess we're going to have to fix this.
All right, so Alfred Wolfe will be taking on Rick Schaefer, the number 1 and 2 seeds.
Schaefer's going to
title.
be looking for a
Title number
two-time.
2 of the Trevor Kling.
And Wolfie, Al Wolf, will be looking for his first clean title.
Yes.
oh
Brutal. And this almost, so we got a couple things left. We got the, because the bowling season's almost over. Tournament season's almost to an end. Colorado Scratch, you got that at the end of the month.
Yeah.
And then their finals is next month, and then that's about it.
Yeah.
And then April, well, so that's May, June, July is pretty desolate.
Is there one in April?
I think that's their finals. Or no, yeah, because I don't think their finals is here.
yeah. Then we'll be Wichita bound for
Yes.
our summer tournament. What are we doing for nationals?
I'm talking about Wichita.
Yeah, he already said, "Oh, we could have bowled." But,
I didn't win bowling. It's like bowling with 4 hacks. That's what he said.
Barbecue. What
Do
are
you,
we?
ever, do you ever hear yourself sometimes?
Do you ever hear yourself sometimes?
I do. I do. All the time. I get reminded while I'm at home.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I just go to a different room.
It still doesn't matter because my phone will tell me then.
It sends you a message.
But yeah, it happens.
All right. 3-6-10 again. See if we can take care of this one. Does do that.
Yep. And then he just got a fill ball to throw. This
Yep,
match
so
is
63 to 195. Rick will get 2 balls on each lane. And figure out what he's going to do. Mr. Schaefer.
over. He has been throwing a lot of warm-up balls over there on 1 and 2.
Yes.
So.
Mr. Schaefer has a pro shop in the building.
All right.
Ooh. So we will be back
We'll be back
with our
shortly.
title match here in just a moment.
All right, good bowling to Steve. Won that match 195 to 163, so Al advances to bowl in the final match against Rick. Thanks for bowling, Steve. We appreciate you coming out and supporting. All right, Rick, you're going to get 2 balls on each lane.
Okay, Rick's got one more practice ball.
Ricky Schaefer. I kind of threw everybody for a loop this morning because I was on full first name basis.
Did you call them by government names or just their names?
Instead of Rob, I'd be like, "Hey, Robert."
That would be a government. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Hey, Michael.
I always call him Michael. Michael?
Yes, sir.
Christopher, how are you doing?
I don't think I've ever called Chris Kelso Christopher Kelso. As well as it's hard for me to call Frankie Frank. It's just tough.
A
I do
little
it
bit,
on
yeah.
here,
Franklin.
but in person, I always call him.
Yeah. I mean, there's just some you can't really.
It's because you've known it that way forever.
David. Hey, David. It's Dave. Not today. John Johansson.
And you call him Jeffrey Delaney?
Yeah. It's like, what's up, Jeffrey? And same with Russell. Hey, Russell.
Yes, everybody calls him Russell. There's no doubts about that. All right. Are we ready?
Looks like we are ready to
There's
go.
Al's
We
gonna
are
start.
starting off.
All right, my pick is still alive.
When did
Which
you make
is
a
who?
pick?
Right now?
Oh, Jesus. You guys forgot the pick, huh?
No, Mike picked. Actually, he made a good pick.
Did you guys get a joke of the day or no?
No.
Watch him lose your
Well,
balls.
yeah, but yeah,
Funny
that
enough.
was the joke.
No,
She didn't
let's
hear
not.
that.
No, she did not.
She's not paying attention.
Okay, we got an open.
It could be a good thing.
Or we
Well,
have a
it's not an
split.
open yet. It's a split.
It's makeable, according to our statistician.
Is this makeable? Is this makeable?
What's the odds?
It's just the percentage.
What's the percentage?
2.887.
Before or after the decimal?
After.
Okay.
If everything is makeable, how come you missed so many spares today?
Wow.
Ooh.
Broda, why you put her business in the street? Wow. Just put her business out there.
Tough love. It's all about tough love.
Exactly.
Do we lose Rick? There he comes.
He had to go get another 3 bowling balls. Oh, no. Never mind.
Okay, so get it out of the way real quick. So my supervisor, he asked last night, he's like, hey, I got one for you. I was like, okay, cool.
Is that a joke?
Yes and no.
Okay.
He's like, okay, I got one for you. He's like, you got 2 containers. You got 200 packages. And we tell you to load 50-50. How do you load it?
If you have 200, say that again one more
So
time.
you have 2
Two
containers.
Yep.
You have 200 packages.
Uh-huh.
And they want it loaded 50-50. Or packed 50-50. How do you pack it?
Huh? Get to the punchline.
50 in one, 50 in the other.
There you go.
Ah.
Not 100 in the back,
Gotcha.
not 100 in the front. Because that's what I tell him. Well, if you're doing it 50-50, you do 100 in front, 100 back. He's like, no, 50 in front, 50 in back. And it's like, well, what about the other 100?
All right. So
Yeah, exactly.
if you have
Yeah.
if you have a
Sushi.
3-pound
See
bucket and a 5-pound bucket, how many buckets do you have?
Sorry, I was distracted by sushi. What?
If you have a 3-pound bucket and a 5-pound bucket, how many buckets do you have?
2 buckets.
Very good.
Guys.
I was watching the smoke come out of Isaac's ears thinking about it.
All right, Rick looking for a double. You guys are killing me. I
We dropped.
We'll just post that later.
Ooh,
Rick was
and
a
Rick starts with
a double.
a double.
Very nice shot. I bowled with him all day today. He threw the ball very well.
Yes, he did.
I was trying to stay on top of his moves and his line and stuff like that, but
Didn't work out.
no, I mean Rick can play the lanes a lot straighter than I can. He's better at playing them straighter, and then vice versa. I can swing the lane versus him. So
Nice bounce back for Alfred.
I'm thinking this is going to be a high scoring match. Sounds like got some Schaefer fans in here.
Just a few. Ooh. Nice 9-pin.
On a side note, I left 3 8-pins today. Solid.
Same ball?
Same ball. And Kels was like, maybe you should get it off your hand not so good. I'm like, what?
8-pin?
Yeah.
Or maybe you just had the wrong ball in your hand.
They were on strings. So, I don't know. Or you got some competition over here
For what?
for streaming.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that's a pirate stream.
Yeah. Good shot there. He gets a 3.
He found something. He didn't have much of a look with those practice balls he threw, and then
Not on that lane.
I guess that's how you get to be the leader of the tournament, is by knowing when and where to move.
Absolutely. Schaefer looking for a 4-bagger, better known as a double-double.
A double-double.
A double-double.
And that is a double-double.
That is.
Yeah, he's throwing one ball on one lane and a different ball on the other lane, yeah.
Smart move.
He's rubbing his own head for luck. I don't know. Is that
Is that allowed?
is that common?
No. No, not at all. Did I tell you?
No.
Oh, never mind.
That's a good shot.
Good shot.
That had some hang time on it.
So he struck both times on 6. 5 is seeming to be the problem child.
Five, like I said, I think something's wrong with 5. Something's definitely wrong with 5 because
I get text her. I don't know if she's gonna see my text, but I can text her.
so that's interesting. He
High.
keeps the same approach.
When he moves to the other lane instead of
Yeah.
going back traditional.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Takes care of the spare.
Looking for a nickel.
Ooh, Yahtzee.
Hey, double-double with cheers.
Whoa. So I believe that's the V-bow on the right lane.
Is it, or is he throwing a hustle? I saw him bring a hustle over earlier.
It's possible. But it's pretty dark unless it's an ink, but because it's not the purple one.
Oh, maybe I saw him carrying the purple one, so maybe he just brought it over to throw a practice shot with it.
Could be, yeah. Oh yeah, that's a story for you too. So we were bowling the Cheyenne Masters. I had Mama go out to the car. I was like, "Hey, go get the bag." That looks like a
Attention star?
Or it's attention star or S2.
Oh yeah, it might be
Yeah.
an S2.
So
What it is a strike.
Yeah.
sorry. So anyway, I told her to go get the bag, and so she brings in the bag, and it's got my purple hustle in it. I'm like, oh, nice. So I threw that ball at the end of game 6. We move pair. I go to grab that ball, and I feel this weird thing on the ball. I'm like, what happened here? And I flip it over, and it's cracked.
Oopsie.
It cracked from the time I finished throwing it on game 6 to the first shot on game 7.
Wow.
I was like, oh,
Wow.
no.
What'd you do to it?
I didn't do anything to it. Probably left it in the car. It's just one of those bags that come with you that you don't
Yeah.
need.
Yeah.
hope you don't need.
Just a just in caser.
Yeah.
Oh,
4,
that's
6,
not good.
7.
and that right there could be a day ender.
And it was funny because I left it on the rack, and you wouldn't believe how many people were like, oh, cool, hustle. Until they picked it up and like, oh.
Can they fix this?
2 there. So Alfred's in some serious trouble.
Good bowling today, sir. Very good bowling.
Oh, absolutely. Great bowling. Tell your brother I said hi.
I will.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Absolutely. Well, don't tell him. Tell him.
Mr. Morgan Moore,
Absolutely.
our 5th place finisher, I believe.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Bowled very well today.
Yep, great tournament for him.
So if you have a cracked ball, could you theoretically use ball plug on the crack and then sand it back to round?
In theory, you could.
It'd take
Take a
forever
lot
to
of
do.
work, yeah.
Yeah, it would take forever to do. But it could be done.
Yeah. There's the front 7.
I think that is a hustle, the purple one.
Yeah.
See when it comes out of the return.
Yeah, yep, it is. It's got that gold label on it.
Yep.
So, Purple Hustle, the MVP, I believe.
Oh, it's looking pretty good there.
No, not the MVP. It's the,
Whatever the purple one is.
hold on.
Aye, aye, aye.
You're not helping either,
Hey.
so
You don't know your brand?
I know my brand. Do you know your brand?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
Newest ball coming out to Evoke.
Well, everybody knows that.
Well, I'm just giving you a heads. Well, that's because it's so good. Absolutely.
Ooh, came up a little short there.
Oh, there'll be no 300.
Left the 2-4.
It's the RIP.
24.
The RIP, yeah. That's right.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, well, that explains that then. What happened to Cheyenne? Rest in peace. That was crazy because I was getting slack for it too. Like, oh, we'll get it warranted. You're in warranty. And I'm like, I'm not worried about it. It's one of those balls that I don't use a whole lot.
Alfred's going to finish this off quick. He's ready to go.
Yeah, he's ready.
All right. This is how we speed through this now.
Well, what is he doing? He's
So, if things hold up, actually they will.
no,
That's right,
it's-
this is over.
Yeah.
So that makes Rick the first
Two-time winner.
two-time winner.
Winner held twice.
Nos dos.
It's a new haircut. Everybody should get a haircut like
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll get on that. Actually, mine's gonna end up like that in just in about 6 months. It'll be all falling out. So. Oh wow!
You know, I was talking to Stevie Gallegos about that.
About your hair falling out?
No, about
Oh.
the 7 pin like that because he left the blower 7. No, blower 10 once, I believe, and almost left it twice. And I was like, you know, man, that's probably got to be the most unluckiest.
Break?
Yeah, yeah. Because we think it's the 8, the 9, 4, things like that. But I think a stone 7 or for the righties and a stone 10 for the lefties
Yeah.
has got to be the worst.
I'll still argue that. I'll take the 9 over that. 'Cause
9 being the worst?
Absolutely. Because the ball went through the pocket perfectly. It just hooked a little bit too much at the end. Everything went backwards like it's supposed to, and you just paid a penalty. The 7, everything's going to the wall. It just went in front of it instead of taking it out.
Totally understandable.
Or
yeah.
the 10, I guess.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, the 9's just it's so heartbreaking because it just stands
Yeah.
there and looks at you. It's just like, so you got to throw it better than that. I mean, we did see. Now, don't get me wrong. What he just threw was pretty brutal.
Yeah.
That was a kick in the gut. Look at that guy. He even switched balls on that lane.
Yeah, I think that shot was out of Vibo.
I'm not sure he was in the way.
It was black.
It's either a Vibo, but I think his physics.
Oh no, it was the hustle.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
he just went to the other lane with it.
Yeah.
Oh, ring 10.
Wow.
He was not meant to win.
Wow. Oh.
And that one, too.
And Mr. Wolf is wanting to know where that was about five frames ago.
Should have did that a couple times.
Oh no.
All right.
All right. Great bowling by Mr. Wolf.
Has Rick even give this an attempt to pick this up, or is he just going to slow roll it?
Not sure.
No, he's just rolling it.
Yeah, he's going to get the
Get
7.
the 7 and be done.
That
Yes,
is a
sir.
smart
All right.
move.
Congratulations to Mr. Shaver,
He is our
two-time winner.
Great tournament.
the Trevor Kling Memorial.
He won
The
yet another
So he won the inaugural?
second.
Second, so he won
Chris
the
won the
second.
first.
That's right.
Second and the sixth.
And the 6th. Wow.
That'd been amazing if we won the second, the fourth, and the sixth. Every time it's even, I win.
Even numbers.
Absolutely. Again, congratulations. A big shout out to David Kling and what this means.
Yep.
Holiday, Arapaho, everybody who participates in this is awesome.
Yep.
It means a lot to everybody.
Yep.
And we look forward to the junior version coming up in a couple weeks.
Yep.
And don't forget, I believe there's still items on the silent auction.
Yes. So silent auction, hit those links up on the Facebook page and bid that up. All that money goes to the junior tournament and scholarships. That's where all that money goes.
Yep.
So
to find that link, you can go to Holiday Bowl Holiday Bowl's Facebook page. You can go to Colorado Bowling News, Colorado. There's another Colorado site out there, Colorado Bowling Tournaments, I believe, as well. Neo Prisms got links to it. Let's see.
Everybody.
Pretty much everybody that's
a part of it.
Yep. We'll have some sort of link or a way to get to those silent auctions.
All right. Well, thank you guys for all you do. We'll see y'all, or see our next stream will be the junior variation.
2
of this.
weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks on
On a Saturday.
Okay.
So look forward to that. We'll see you then.
See you then.
Neo Prism live streaming.